ground to Jameer Gibbs. They'll couple together a yard there. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Gonna lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Shuck now from the gun. That's caught. Here comes Jameer Gibbs. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. He's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. You're good on the play after. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Red 6, Mega. Red 38, strike.
They kick the running back in motion. Love going to air this out to start. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down.
40.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards showing just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Throwing. Shot. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shot working from the gun. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And he falls on his own miscue, and that sets him up with a first down.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And this is going to fall incomplete in the end zone. Wanted it all right there. Now we've got to regroup for 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams to field goals, you have a great chance to win.
And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd down, here's Shuck. Brought in. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Rocco switch. Come on.
Gibbs. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error, just a single yard to go?
Ready up.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Shuck's going to throw here. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints break the tie here in the 1st. Chris Olave with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring into a defense. Other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play. They just exposed them.
Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
On the ready.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Love out of the shotgun. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Buying some time right. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. It's a 14-7 game. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. On first down, it's Gibbs. Running there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And hitting along the sideline there. Pickup of 9, so 2nd and 1 upcoming.
The whole thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play, but whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set.
Quickly to Watson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Strike. Check. Flight.
Love from the gun. Right back to Watson. This is caught. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Here we
line.
go. Back. Hold strike. Hold flat 40. Check.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside runs that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Ready. Black. 95. Ready.
To the air with Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Keytrell Clark picks it. And the Saints are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
The Saints take over.
This is such the back and forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. You've got to protect the football.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shuck looking to pass here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Micah Robinson takes it away.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. White. Connect. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Connects on the crosser. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down, Green Bay.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards. So
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Caesars Superdome in just a moment. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. Gets everything he has under this one. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he is stopped with authority there. That stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down.
That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On play action, here's Shunk. Finds him over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be blocked out after reaching the 43.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. Forced out to his right. This one's caught. It's Shaheed near the sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. The Saints calling for a timeout. So they're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. He's going deep! And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's the final play of our 1st half.
Let's go. Black, 95.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
They've got a man in motion. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. Has a little bit up to the 21. That play wrapped up by Mario Davis.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 21-yard line.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Check you. Come on, set.
Throwing, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
3 yards to go. And it's 3rd down.
You're set.
Love now to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
2 yards.
They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards.
Once more, it's Love. Short pass brought in. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
They get it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready, break. Smash, smash. There, cut.
Love now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
33, yellow, ultra, go ultra. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. He connects downfield. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. What a play to beat this defense on 4th down. 23 yards and a first.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Red, 38. Cut, cut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. That's no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you worry about have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He's got it near the 10. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll run, Jacobs. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Offense to the line fast.
62 blocks.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, go field. Set, cut.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jacobs, the ball carrier.
The Packers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Chad Ryland.
It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Lows and highs, me and all the roads in a stolen ride like really outside, so I'm staying this side, show you would not.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Katie, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Another one for Gibbs. He's out in the clear. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. And gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints 1st down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Again, it's Gibbs. It's a nice run in there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shock working from the gun. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. It's the Saints with the ball, trying to keep their postseason run going. Nickel look by the Packers on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Connection made to Shaheed. And he stopped cold at the spot. We will keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shock looking to pass here. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
3rd down, here's Shock. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at 4th and long. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend. Fielded
at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Steal. Check steal. Let's go now. Black 40. Set. Cut.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Ready. 10 black. Cut.
Going run again with Jacobs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Smash. Down. 33. Yep. Cut.
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll bowl his way in for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Higgins downfield, and he has it. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers come through to tie it in the 4th. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Makes the score. Packers 21. Saints 20. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. 1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. To throw, Shuck. That's made by Alvin Kamara. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Off the play action, Chuck. Fits it through the middle. He has this down to the 34. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs, against the better defenses in this league.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Be ready.
Shuck. Seen this plenty. Shaheed has another one. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints down by only 1. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. He's back to throw. This is brought in by Laporta. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
All set now. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Camara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The Packers take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Camara. Has room into the secondary. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints jump in front late. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Setting up to pass. He rolls to his right. And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. Would have felt more comfortable, obviously, with a 7-point lead, but they have to settle for 5. Reed now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Hey, 52 blue.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
First down pass. Intercepted. Sets up a first
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's a give inside to Camara. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And their run through the playoffs has reached the penultimate stop on the tracks. The conference championship game next week. And they're going to